So, we've heard of the term survival of the fittest. And in all actuality, that's not really what happens. What happens is survival of the good enough. And what I mean by this is instead of looking at absolute fitness, what a creature could put out, what they actually could contribute genetically, we look at relative fitness. And relative fitness is how well an organism survives compared to other individuals of the same population. For example, there are two mice. One is lighter, one is darker. The lighter mouse says to the darker mouse, "Let's go for a swim." They both agree and hop on in. The water's a bit murky today, and so as they're swimming along, everything's fine, when all of a sudden there's a predator. The predator comes in and sees the mouse that's lighter because it's kind of reflecting a bit of the light, and it eats it. So all that's left is the dark mouse, and the dark mouse gets to live on and reproduce. Another example would be if two mice were in a house, in a kitchen, and the family had a cat. The mice have been spotted by said cat and now must escape, the only way out being a small hole in the floor. The smaller mouse runs in just fine, he escapes. The bigger mouse isn't so lucky. He gets stuck in the hole. And usually we think bigger is better. But in this case, the smaller mouse was more relatively fit than the larger mouse because the smaller mouse gets to live and reproduce and spread its genetics.